Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress Seizurefortresses. So, I believe in this episode, we are going to be digging down into the magma. Or, well, not into the magma, but hopefully like on top of the magma, I suppose you'd say. Okay, so we're still waiting on this wall to be constructed, but I think we probably can go ahead and just go. So let's just do some up down stairs, and basically what we're going to do is we're just going to hold down. Okay, so we already know we have to dodge that. So we can go down to here. And then on the next layer, we'll have to do a little bit smaller. Yeah, it's like here. And then we can enlarge it back out and keep going down. That is a hell of a cavern layer, guys. Alright, we're just going to keep going down. I mean, we're going down. Down, down, down. The game will stop whenever we hit like a cavern layer or whenever we get to warm stone. So we don't have to worry about like digging directly down into the magma. Alright. Looks like our smoothing job on this level is almost finished. Let's go ahead and designate the kitchen to be smoothed. Yes, yes. Keep the stone stockpile full. Alright, what's going on here? Make rock toys suspended. No, I don't want that suspended. I want you to keep doing it. I want many rock toys. I want so many rock toys that we are the rock toy capital of the world. Okay, suspended. Alright, so it looks like our leather armor got finished. So let's do leather leggings. 10. Shouldn't take them too long to dig down. I'm always interested and intrigued whenever I dig down. I've found some pretty interesting things in cavern layers before, like underground fortresses, which was really awesome, but it also was really bad because it ended up killing all of my people. Not the fortress itself, but when I encountered the fortress, there were two rival kind of like subterranean creature factions that were like duking it out, and basically whichever side won ended up coming up into my fortress because I failed to seal off that cavern layer like I should have. Unfortunate, but it was a learning experience and it was a lot of fun. It was really neat to see that go down. I mean, yeah, just really cool. I love stuff like that in Dwarf Fortress. Amazing. Okay, so we are digging. They are smoothing out. Very good. We still do have a lot of idlers kicking around. So I suppose we could go ahead and make some rock hives. Let's go ahead and make 10 rock hives. And let's dig out an area over here. This is where we will put our rock hives. Let's just go down this way. And what we'll do is we'll just make a one tile long path here. And we're just going to dig out every... son of a... Okay. Hit it one time. There you go. And we're just going to put like little one tile flares on it, and that's where the actual hives will go. We could also put the hives outside, so that's something we could do as well. And what we'll do is we'll locate the hives into here, and then we will gather bees from the existing beehives, move them in here, and we'll set the hives to basically migrate. What? Or to multiply. What? Oh, okay. So here, over here, he got taken by the mood. The surgeon. He withdraws from society. We'll see what he makes. What's this? Okay. Alright, claim the craft Dwarf workshop. Sure. We'll keep an eye on him just for the moment to make sure he gets all the components that he needs. Okay. So he immediately took back off. He's grabbing some wood. Looks like he's carrying a child.
Some haggard-looking migrants.
Some haggard-looking migrants. Okay, so we started this construction. Let's go ahead and... Okay, it's already dug out. So we want to put a hive, which is Alt-H. Can't do planning mode for it. We have one hive. Okay, well, we'll just wait for the rest of them to get spewed out. We're going to also have to dig some more lodgings.
The dwarves have organized a party.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Everyone's invited.
Alright. Make sure I get this right. Don't know how many we're going to need, but we'll go ahead and just dig out the whole layer. And just get it set up. I'm going to assume that this wave is going to be more than 2. So. But it could only be 2. I mean, you know, stranger things have happened. But I believe normally the migrant wave size is kind of dependent on like how much wealth your fortress is creating, and you know, we're not creating a ton of wealth, but we're not paupers by any standard, so we're doing okay. So I could record a macro for this, but it does make it a lot faster. Maybe next time. Now that I'm already kind of rolling on it. So the dwarves should really enjoy these living quarters. They're actually, for your average dwarf, they're pretty spacious. Especially once they get smoothed out and engraved. Okay, so that is ready to go. Very good. And we'll see how many we got. So right now we're sitting at 58. So that would be an increase of 10. Let's pause it and read our dwarves. 9, okay. 1 was a child, alright. I like the big boxes. I like the big boxes. So woodcutter, a woodcrafter, animal caretaker, thresher again, and a brewer. Okay, not a whole lot else. What about military? Yeah, a little bit. Okay, fair enough. Nothing really, nothing that really stood out. So we'll get this done. So we had 2 rooms, I think, left over to spare. So we got 9, so that means we need 7 beds made, but we have 2 beds sitting in the stockpile, so we need to make 5 beds. Unless my math is off somewhere. Alright, I wonder, let's just take a little cruise through here and see if we see any metal. Well, there's some metal. Just a bunch of galena, though. Just a bunch of galena. What's this? Cobaltite? Cobaltite? Yeah, cobaltite. Wombat bone battle axe. Very nice. Very, very nice, actually. It's about the best thing I could have hoped for, I suppose. Creator of Odler Teth Artobra something. Cool. So, actually, let's check something real quick. Let's read our dwarves, and... Nope. Okay. Certain kinds of possession will actually, once they finish making it... Oh, okay, yeah, bone carving. So, yeah. Has a mood with this skill and crafted the abysmal blazes. Nice. Well, it's better than nothing, I suppose. I've never really messed with bone carving, so I don't really know. All right, let's smooth out this side over. Yeah, we have a lot of idlers, so that should keep them busy. And we have enough space already to throw down some beds, so we'll just go into planning mode and lay down 7 beds. 7 beds for 7 dwarves. And we'll just go ahead and put some doors through here. Alright, very good. Alright, back to looking at what we've found so far. Cobaltite, huh? I don't think that really that makes anything worth a damn. I'll check it on the wiki just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure. Well, a lot of it though. There's a lot of it. So they went down pretty far. We didn't hit another cavern layer. Amazing. Okay, well. Amazing. Well, we're gonna keep going down. We'll go 50 layers. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, that's the bottom right there. Huh. Well, it's got to be before too long. We must have dodged some of the cavern layers. Alright, while that's running, I'm going to pull up the wiki, and we're going to look at Cobaltite. I'm pretty sure it doesn't accomplish anything but being pretty. Cobaltite. Brilliant blue stone. It's not a usable ore. It's particularly dense, making it potentially useful for stonefall traps and catapult ammunition. Yes, yes. So I was pretty sure, yeah, that it wasn't worth a damn, but just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Looks like there's already some bees in that one. So what we're going to do is, at the start, we're going to set it to where... I thought maybe I didn't make enough. That's fine. At the start, we're going to set it where basically don't gather any products. And what that's going to do is it's going to save the colony for splits. And then what'll happen is somebody will come through, they'll install a colony. Yeah, we've already got some bees there. You know, the dwarves can get stung, but it's not really going to hurt them. In fact, it'll actually make them a little tougher. So, and yeah, so they installed another colony there. We're just going to want to make sure we don't gather any of the product until we get a good number of hives. And then once we get a good number of hives, we'll have like some of them we'll gather from, some of them we won't gather from, and we'll always have a steady supply of basically beehives. And we can do stuff with that. Not like a ton of stuff, but we can press it out and get wax, and we can also, you know, like make honey, which we could use to make like honey mead. Okay. Where is my magma layer? Where's my magma layer? Come on. Come on now. Alright, so they're not back here mining yet. Yeah, been stung by a honeybee. Oh no. No, the horror, the horror. Alright, so we need to re-up on the gems. Pyrite. We have plenty of gems to cut. So we want to keep busy with that so we can have some extra gems to sell in addition to our toys. Are we still making leggings? No, we're not. So let's go ahead and queue up leather bucklers. Let's do bucklers. 10 bucklers. It's kind of redundant since we think we're going to switch those guys over to a melee unit anyways, and we'll probably want to give them a metal shield, but whatever. Go ahead and designate the other side to be smoothed. Wonderful. And I guess we'll go ahead and turn on planning mode. And we'll just go ahead and get this set up for beds for whenever we have more migrants. That way all we have to do is just say the word when the beds will get made, and then bada bing, bada boom. They'll just get brought down here. We designate them as bedrooms. And the dwarves are happy because they have a place to rest their head at night. And I guess we probably need to tell our mason to make about 20 doors, I'd say. Sounds about right. Maybe more. Maybe 30. Not like our mason really has anything else going on at this point. Rock door, sir. 30. Boom. Done. Done. This is getting a little bit hectic in there, isn't it? Probably need to go ahead and lay down the last round of tables in here. And we're not going to be able to expand this out any, so what we're going to have to do is make another kitchen. We could put it on the same layer just over here, but I have a mind to turn this into the nobles' quarters. More likely we'll put it down here on this third layer. That's what I'm thinking. Cancels give water. Somebody ill? Somebody having some bad health? Let's take a look. Hungry. Okay, those are animals. That should be fine. Guess we could check our fields just to make sure. It looks fine to me. Let's check our field. Looks fine to me. I don't really see why they would be hungry. Let's on this pen and pasture, let's just go ahead and remove this zone. And what that's going to do is it's going to let all those animals just kind of run free, but that's fine. I think it was just really just dogs and a cat. Okay, so it looks like we have there actually were quite a bit of bees. So we're just going to, we'll see how many we got. 5 right now set to not gather. We'll do 6 not gather, and then these 4 we'll gather. Requires a jug, so we need to go ahead and make some rock jugs. Let's make 10 rock jugs. 10. And we're going to need a place to put it. Let me verify on the wiki where it's going to be in the stockpile. Okay, honeybees. Okay, wild colonies can be transferred to artificial hives. Yeah, that's what we just did. Producing royal jelly, honey, and wax as end products. They can sting. Yeah, no negative thoughts. Take a look at our hives here. Royal jelly, let's see. A beekeeper will harvest the honeycomb and royal jelly, assuming he has access to suitable jug. Put the royal jelly in. Royal jelly can be eaten or cooked, and the honeycomb is pressed at a screw press to yield wax and honey. So what we'll do, I think it will just go into the food stockpile. Let's just check our food stockpile. See what it's set. It might actually be not set to take. What would that be under? So the cakes, that's from the screw press right there. Okay, it's not. Maybe it's no. Maybe it's an animal extract. Well, some of these are really strange. Forgotten beast extract. I don't know what you'd extract out of a forgotten beast. Bunch of milk and venom, ink, mog juice. Don't kill the mog. There it is, royal jelly. So we'll just turn on honeybee royal jelly. Let it go into there. And then we're going to need a screw press. A screw press only takes up one tile. Screw press. Screw press? I guess maybe it's just a workshop we just build. I've done it. I don't really do the honeybee thing very often, so we'll just put it right here. So take some mechanisms, and then next to the screw press we'll put a food stockpile, I suppose. Probably doesn't have to be too big. And we're going to forbid out everything except for that's fine. Yeah, the cakes are fine. I wonder where the honey's at. Forbid the lye out of it. We don't want lye in there. There's the honey. Okay, okay, okay. So the easiest way for us to do this is going to be to forbid extracts and just go in here and turn on honey. I don't know why bumblebee honey is under there, because you can't call any bumblebees. And then press material wax cakes is fine. Okay. So then we'll start pressing that stuff down eventually. All right, what's the word on our digging down here? What's the word, sir? Holy moly! I mean, it's like we've just completely missed our magma. I mean, granted, we are kind of offset a little bit from the center, but I did not expect this. I've never had this problem before. We'll see. We will see what happens. Okay, screw press is a go. We have a barrel in there. Interesting. So we can like go here and we can designate, you know, press honey from honeycomb, press liquid from paste, press liquid from fruit, but mainly we're going to be using it to press honey from honeycombs. And then honey, like I said, you can use honey to, you can make it into mead at a still, or you can use it in cooking prepared meals. We'll probably just use it in the prepared meals. And then the wax cakes we can actually use to make crafts in the craft store's workshop. So, it's pretty cool. Okay, we found an expansive cavern deep underground. Where is our... Okay, there... Oh. Yeah, that's opening right up into it, isn't it? Okay, we want to nix the digging right there. Nix, nix, nix. Gone. So that must be the third cavern layer. And what we will do, let's go ahead and let's remove the designation here as well. We're gonna floor that in. We're gonna floor it. I don't care what you floor it with, just floor it with something. Because this is the third cavern layer. I bet you there's some beasties. If there aren't now, there will be. What is this? Others. Trock Crundles. Let's zoom in on a Crundle. Where is this Crundle at? Right there. You can see this is a Crundle. It's a male Crundle. Let's read about what's a Crundle. What's a Crundle indeed, sir? Well, let's research. Let's see what it says about a Crundle. Maybe they're non-hostile. Maybe they're not threatening. It says it's a tiny underground monster with large claws and horns. It walks on 2 legs and is dangerous when encountered in large numbers. He is average in size. His scales are crimson. His eyes are black. Okay, so they're not that bad when they're by themselves, but in large numbers, well, you heard the spiel. Alright, so what are we going to do here? Well, I guess what we're going to do, we're going to floor that in right there, and we can go back up to this layer, and we will just go this direction. Yeah, that'll work just fine. And then we'll go down here. All the way down. There's only 20 more Z layers. That is absurd. I don't think I've ever went all the way to the bottom before. Especially not going all the way to the bottom and not finding any magma. Every map has magma. There is magma somewhere. Yeah, so this is like what we're trying to get to. Is like this stage. Fungi wood trunk, goblin cap trunk. Now these can be harvested for wood. What's up with all this stuff here? Ah, it's probably because we don't have a stockpile for it, huh? What else here at the trade depot? Yeah. We must not have a stockpile for it. And our seeds are full. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more space to our seed stockpile here so we can get that in there. And we'll forbid out the barrels. No barrels, please. No barrels. Just seeds. And I'm not really too worried about like it getting stolen, because it's anything that would come in and try to steal stuff is probably going to get spotted a long time before that. But I guess let's go ahead and make another farm plot. Oh wait, we already have one right here, right? Yeah, we made one. Okay, so in the spring we will do, let's do quarry bushes, because they are very, very easily renewable. And in the summer, let's do pigtails. And in the fall, let's do quarry bushes. And in the winter, we'll do dimple cups. Yeah, that's what we'll try to do. Cancels construct building item in the way. Suspended construction of the floor. Well. Doesn't really look like anything bad happened to make him suspended. It could have just been somebody standing in the way, basically. I suppose I should set a new... Whoa, we just shot right past that, didn't we? Okay, I gotta... Yeah, I got to... put an up-down stair there. Or a down stair, I guess. Alright, and let's remove this designation. Okay, why was this suspended, I wonder? It's unsuspended. The calf has been found dead, starved to death. Well, that's not good. But when we checked, there was plenty of grass, right? Yeah, lots of grass. It just probably means people aren't getting up there to take care of them. For one reason or another. Okay, how's our smoothing going? Oh, they're almost done. So after this smoothing, we will go into engraving. Make these some bedrooms. Very good, very good. By God, I'm gonna find that magma layer in this video. Even if this video runs long, I'm finding that friggin' magma layer. It's my goal. I've been talking about doing the magma forges forever. Okay. We found another expansive deep cavern underground. Raw adamantine, praise the miners. So this actually is the third cavern layer. Man, look how big this thing is. And look how big those trees are. Wow, okay. So I am... Interesting. So it has not been dug out yet. Yeah, we're not going to the circus this time. Not right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and remove the designations for the digging. We'll just all the way down. Man, that's a really deep third cavern layer. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and remove these designations here. And guess what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna floor it up. It's better to be cautious than to not be cautious, especially on the third cavern layer. So why is it not letting me do that? It says it's blocked. Blocked by what? What's it blocked by? Which ones are blocked? According to this, none of it is blocked. So I guess we'll just do it piecemeal. Okay, and then it looks like if we just go a little, oop, well, no. We're pretty close to being able to just go down through it, really. Like, let's put our cursor there. So this is where we could pretty much go down through it. Yeah, we're right there pretty much. So we'll just, what we'll do is we'll just dig up like here. Will that work? Okay, we'll shave off this side. Will that work? Doesn't have to be a big staircase. Yeah, that'll work just fine. And then up downstairs again. We're going to the center of the earth, baby. Alright. We didn't even check to see. Crundles, troglodytes, ravens? There's a flock of ravens. Nothing really else on the cavern layer that we've seen. That doesn't mean that there's not anything down there. It just means we haven't revealed where the things are. Also, all of those cavern layers are interconnected with the other cavern layers in the rest of the world, so things can always wander in to your cavern layers. Winter has arrived. I don't know what happened. I think auto pauses on the seasons got turned off. I don't know how that happened. Okay, this is almost done. Actually, let's smooth out our workshops before we start engraving. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so the armor, how's the armor going? Okay, we're done with the bucklers. We still have not ran out of leather, I don't think. So now let's do leather helm. 10 leather helms. Okay, are we ready to screw press? No, we are not. Rock doors completed. Fantastic. Excuse me. Are we ready to harvest again over here? I believe we are. So let's gather some plants. Be happy when those if we ever do another cavern layer again, we're making it bigger, because I thought that the trees might grow a little quicker than what they are, and they're just not growing very fast at all. Okay, so floor construction has been suspended again. So we need to see which floor it is. I wonder if it's the same floor, or if it's a different floor, or... That second and third cavern layer being so close together like that's pretty crazy. Okay, so another alpaca. Was found starved to death. Not good. Okay, they got the floor in on that one. Good. So it's the third layer that got suspended. Okay, they're going down. What got suspended here? Unsuspend. Okay. Okay, inactive. So it was just that one tile right there. Alright. Anything else I wander in? No, just troglodytes. That's on like the first layer, I think. Have we found anything yet? Other than adamantine, which we're not going to be grabbing. Aha! Semi-molten rock right there. So they canceled digging because it was damp, or it was probably warm stone if we look at our announcements. I don't see it. Huh. I see a damp stone cancellation, but I don't see a warm stone. I don't think we're going to want to dig into the semi-molten rock here. It did cancel it, because they're not still digging down. Alright, so let's cancel the designations here. So we're close to our lava, guys. Man, it's all the way at the bottom. That's pretty wild. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to head off in the directions and see what we find. Surely we will find something. Semi-molten rock, it said. Alright. Resume. We're just going to hang out on this layer, see what's up, because we know what's going on above. They're smoothing, they're making stuff, etc., etc. Actually, let's look at our stocks real quick. Okay, so drinks are getting a little low. Well, I'm glad I looked. So maybe I didn't have as good of an idea about what was going on as I thought I did, huh? Alright, unsuspend that. We might have to make some rock pots. No, it looks pretty good. Okay, good, good, good. Man, I should have set my point of interest down there, and now I got to do all this crap again. At least when you hold it down, it goes really fast.
I can't do that there.
Zoom. Yep, out of rock pots. Okay, so here we're finding semi-molten rock again, which probably means that the lava's like over here. So what we might actually want to do is let's cancel all of this digging on this layer, and let's go up a layer and see what we find. Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong hotkey, sir. I just told him to smooth all that stone out. What is this, cobaltite again? Man, we just did not have any luck with metal. Alright. Let's see. Let's just go out 20 each direction to see what we got. And I'm betting if they're able to go out all the way in all those directions, I bet we could channel and see what's up. I'm betting. Warm stone located. Aha. Okay, what is... So he basically said that he can't make any more drinks because he's out of rock pots, right? But what if I go over here? What if I go to my rock pot guy and say, what's up? It's suspended. It says we have 58 rock pots. They're just not in the stockpile, is the problem. They're probably hanging out. Okay, there's some jugs. We have 58 rock pots, but where are they? Is the real question. Where are the rock pots? Are they in the bin? No. I see a bunch right here. I see one right there. Where are all the rock pots at? Where have they gone? Is there anything in that pot? What's up with that? Why are there empty rock pots here? Do we have this stockpile set up to take empty rock pots? No. Is it just that they've been emptied out because of people drinking from them and nobody has bothered to bring them? See, what we're going to have to do, I think, is right now we've got it set up to give to the still from here. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cancel that to free him up to grab them from over there. So, we'll delete that out. We'll have to delete that out too. The give to the still part. And then let that catch up. I think that'll fix the problem. I think. We'll see. Should be very quick. We'll know very quickly. Okay, warm stone located again. Warm stone. Very good. Very good. Okay, yeah, so he is back at work. So it was exactly as we had suspected. Alright, so we're hitting a lot of warm stone here. While I'm down here thinking about it, we're going to hotkey this thing. Let's shift F to it. We're going to hit Z and we're going to call this magma. Alright, so basically what we're seeing here, we're almost doing like depth finding, basically. We know that there are magma pools here. We just don't know where they actually stop. So what we can really do here, we don't even have to dig over in these directions. It's not a big deal. So we're just gonna cancel the designations through here, because since all we're looking for is some kind of magma, and we know that there's gonna be some magma over here. So let's just back up another level. And we're just going to keep going. What's this? What's this? Warm gabbro wall. Okay. What about here? Warm gabbro wall. Warm gabbro wall. Okay. Is this warm? No, just rough hewn. Okay, this says rough hewn. So let's go here. Let's go back up a few levels. And let's just take a look. Let's just take a little look-see. Warm stone located. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Resume. Where's the warm stone? Okay. It's all through here. This is all warm. Is that warm? Yes, it is. Okay. Alright, we'll cancel that. Let's cancel this designation. And let's go back up one more layer. If we don't hit warm stone, I'm thinking we have jackpot. Oh, you can even see the warm stone over here. And the adamantine. It's funny that we haven't actually found the magma layer though. It's kind of weird. Warm stone. Warm stone. Warm stone. So this is like warm gabbro. Could be a pretty deep magma layer, really. Okay, let's cancel the designation. We really don't have to. I mean, we could just leave it. We could leave the designation, and when they can't get to it, they'll just stop, but just do it this way. That way they don't have to worry so much about it. Warm stone. Hissing noises. Warm stone. Let's try something here. No warm stone. No warm stone, indeed. Alright, let's try... What about this? What's this? Gabbro. So it won't let us dig there because we've got warm stone. So I'm thinking if we channel like say right here, we should be in business. Let's just check it out. Let's just put a channel there and see what happens. And hopefully if it is magma, nobody falls through. Still waiting. Still waiting for the channel. You can see all those beasties roaming about. Channel? What do we got? Gabbro downward slope. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Warm stone. Interesting. I thought if we dug down into warm stone that would be the magma layer. That was my understanding. Could be completely wrong. Having to rethink my thoughts now. Wiki! Wiki! Let's just read up on warm stone. Let's educate ourselves. Warm stone. You guys probably already know, but I'm educating myself, I guess. Alright, so warm or damp stone is very dangerous, as it indicates the presence of nearby magma, which we know. However, the stone can be warm or damp because the magma water is beside the tile, directly above the tile, or directly below the tile. And most of the time, you don't know which. You will only know if you're near the surface and you find the damp stone below a known murky pool. The safest thing to do is to back off several tiles, mine up a Z level, and then approach the location again. Rinse and repeat until you emerge above the surface of the magma or water. Okay. Which is what we kind of were doing. That's what we kind of were doing. So, if I'm reading this correctly, what we really should be doing is we should just be canvassing out on this layer up here. This layer, we should just canvas out and basically mine out as far as we can until we basically run into the magma. Well, obviously we're not going to run into the cavern layer. So we'll just go like over to there and over to here. And see, so we'll see where that gets us. We want to be really careful here because if we mine in the wrong spot, then what will happen is we can literally flood our fortress with magma, and that'll be the end. That's one of the fun things about dealing with magma. Okay, so we haven't found any magma there. We haven't, like, mined out into, like, over the magma. Okay, that is bad. That's bad. We just mined into the third cavern layer. That's horrific. Alright, cancel. Please cancel all this. Did we reveal any beasties? A reacher. What's a reacher? It doesn't look good. Is that anywhere close? I don't think it's anywhere close. It's female. Let's read up on it. What is it? What does it look like? View unit. A humanoid monster found lurking far underground. It feigns death, usually near water, until a victim passes by. It then uses its long arms to drag its prey into the water to drown or strangle them. She is weak. Her skin is gray. Her eyes are black. So, great. All right. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to wall that up ASAP. Needs a wall. Usually not that way. There we go. All right. So we're going to wall that in. Like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into... I always mess this up. Figuring out exactly... no. I'm... wait. Maybe that is it. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to basically forbid any movement on the other side of that wall, so that whenever we make the wall, the dwarf won't stupidly get stuck on the other side. Oh, designation. Yeah, traffic areas. Okay. So we want to basically come over here, and we want to say restricted. This is restricted traffic. Okay, well, if anything comes to us before we can get that wall done, we're going to be having some problems. So, all right, let's think about this. All right, so here, okay, we've got warm stone. More warm stone. It let us channel down, but there's warm stone here. Here is warm stone too. So doesn't it stand to reason that there's like magma in here? Doesn't that make sense? So should we channel down again? Should we try channeling down again? I've never had this problem before. Normally what's happened to me whenever I go looking for the magma layer is like you dig down so far and then it says you find basically a huge magma sea. You know, I've never had this happen before. So, but I am very, very cautious about flooding the fortress with magma. Okay, so what do we got here? Warm stone. More warm stone. And this stone was warm. Yeah. And this was molten. Semi-molten rock. This wasn't warm. That was warm. Okay, warm stone located. Sure. So that's warm. Is this warm? Yeah, warm stone again. Sure. So now we're back here with the warm stone here. Interesting. Interesting. Not sure what to make of it, guys, to be honest with you. Alright, well, I know I said that we were going to find the magma layer here, but this video is going on really long. And I kind of want to do a little bit more research on it, on like what's going on here, and to try to figure it out so that I don't eat up a ton of video time like working through things, because you guys know how I am. I'm always like, if something goes wrong, I want to fix it, and I'll just sit in a video and stew about it. So anyways, thank you for joining me, and in our next video we are gonna find some magma, I promise. Until then, game on.